So now we are going to look at pawn endgames. We had looked at it with the single pawn, but now we are going to look at with two pawns on the board. And the first scenario is connected pawns, in which the pawns are placed next to each other. And these pawns are usually this position is usually winning for white because the pawns are too strong and connected to each other. They can easily get to the promotion square. But there is a case where something like this is the situation, and in this situation you need to like give up this pawn in order to promote this pawn by just pushing. After king takes, you promote. And so this is kind of if you play any other move like this, for example this king up, then it's a draw because of a stalemate. And so just that we need to make sure that we don't stalemate our opponent when it's on the side of the board, on the edge of the board, with connected pawns. And now let's look at double pawns. And so double pawns can be a bit difficult to understand because one of them can be easily taken if we are not careful. But other than that, it's very winning, very easily winning. We just need to make sure we don't rush with getting our king very close. So in this position, if you play king c4, king d6 draws the game because now the king doesn't have any move. So we need to not rush with the position and kind of wait it out by playing king c3. Now we have this move, extra move to get back to protect. If king goes here, we can go here. And so king goes to c7 instead. Uh, then we go to here. King goes here. Now we go here. So kind of like black is also trying to make sure he gets this king away from this pawn in the next move, but it's not. We if we know the way to win this, it's easier to kind of outmaneuver black's king. But after this, king goes back to here. Now you can play king c5. King goes somewhere here or here, whatever. King d6. King goes here, and now we can play this move. This is kind of the only this best move in the position. Even though we are giving up this pawn, we have the opposition, and this is winning for white because white has the opposition obviously. So if black goes here, we go here. If he goes here, we go here, and if he goes here, then we can go here. Now we protect this square. We can just kind of just don't play this move because then it would be stalemate. We play something like this or here. This goes here, goes here, and now the king can't go here, so he has to go here, and now we push. And this is the way to win the game when we have double pawns. And we have to make sure to kind of understand and look at what the opponent can play. For example, if he had played this, then this would have been an easy draw because king has to go here, and now we have to go back, and the black just blocks this pawn because black has the opposition now. So earlier white had the opposition when the king was here. Now black has the kind of opposition. Even if you go here, black can just go back. If white goes here, we can go here, goes here, we go here, and black just stops white's pawn, and it would eventually lead to stalemate. And so this is the way to draw win with the double pawns. And now next I'll be talking about the isolated pawns. Now we are going to look at the isolated pawns. So even when the king is all the way here, if it's white's move, this is winning, but if it's black's move, it is a draw. So the way to win in this position is h5, because now the king can't go back to here if he takes this pawn. And so this is called a mutual defense. So first, this pawn protects this pawn by not letting the king get here, and later on, this pawn protects this pawn. So first, let's see. King won't take, obviously, because this pawn will promote. King goes back here. Now we can bring our king up. King goes to g7. Now you can play this. Once the king is away from this pawn, then we can push this pawn. And if king goes here now we play this move. Now this pawn is protecting this pawn by not letting the king get here. And so the next move, if black goes here, we can come up. If black goes here, we can push. And so this is the pattern for the mutual defense, and that's how you would win this game with white when this is the position. And yeah, now let's look at another example of isolated pawns, and this time it's a bit both of them a bit far away. And this position, in this position, the white king gets to one of the pawns at least from any part of the board, even from this corner. So, and this is still winning for white because the pawns are a bit far apart. And so let's see how black will go here. Now we play this move. Now black can't take this pawn, otherwise we push it. If black takes, push it, and black is not on time because this promotes first. And so that's why black can't take this pawn after a5. And so black goes to c6 to block, to prevent this pawn from promoting. Now we can get a king up. King goes here, we get a king up, king takes, we go here, king goes here. Now we can play, and in this position is winning because of opposition. So if king goes here, we play this, and if king goes here trying to give us opposition, we just give a check. King goes here, king goes here, and this is just a straight path for the pawn to just promote, and this is winning for white. And that's how even if the king is on the corner of the board, it's still fast enough to get to the pawn and help it promote when these two pawns are a bit far apart, like with two square defense. And so this was the isolated pawn, and basically the pawn endings for the two pawns when it's just two pawns and one both kings. And so yeah, and if I also wanted to say that if you don't follow the keyboard videos, I had mentioned there also that I won't be uploading till the 25th of this month because I'll be not at home. And so yeah, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching.